And we're back. And now we have here our four students and actors that are featuring in Take Me Back to Beale. And first, I'd like to introduce to you, and your name, please.
My name is Joyce Dowdy, and I am a student of Carolyn's Finishing Academy.
Okay. What role are you playing in Take Me Back to Beale?
And Take Me Back to Bill, I will be portraying Ma Rainey, Gertrude Ma Rainey. She's a blues diva. She was a songwriter, actress, comedian of the early
Oh,
1900s.
okay. Okay, let me ask you a question. How did you get started in the academy since you're a student? What inspired you to come into Carolyn's Academy?
Actually, I was involved in opera, and I wanted to take acting classes to enhance, my interest in opera.
Okay.
And two different people told me about this academy. And then later on, I saw the ad in the paper where they were auditioning for Take Me Back to Bill, and I called her up and came right over.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been into acting?
Actually, only about a year and a half.
That's wonderful.
But I've always wanted to be in entertainment, but
Oh.
I just never did do anything until now.
Okay, well, how do you feel about making your first movie? Because it is a great honor to be able to make a movie here in Memphis, Tennessee. So how do you feel about being on movie in a feature film production?
I feel very blessed.
Very blessed.
Especially to not have to travel, to California, whatever. You can do that type of thing right here in Memphis.
Oh, okay. And what is your name? And could you tell me what part you play in Take Me Back to Bill?
My name is Irene Latimer, and I play Bessie Smith, the another famous blue diva in the early 1900s.
Okay, and you play Bessie Smith?
Yes.
And you are in character as we speak?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit how you got started and what drew you to Carolyn's Finishing Academy?
Well, it was a friend who she said she had to go to this class on Saturday, and I said, well, I'll take you there because she didn't have a ride, and so I was coming with her, and that's how I got into met Carolyn and started up taking acting classes through a friend of mine.
Okay, would you say that you feel like this is your destiny, your desire, your passion? Or are you doing this for a hobby?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
I have always wanted to be a speaker, and I needed to take some classes in speech. And these classes that she offered really do help me with speaking and different things like that.
Okay. When you went up for audition, and you did go up for audition, right? How were you selected out of how many people? How did that go on?
Well, she just took one look at me and said,
You were handpicked. That's marvelous to be handpicked. That lets you know that you are something special and you do have a special quality. You tonight, could you tell me your name and a little bit about you and how you got started into Carolyn's Academy?
Well, my name is Betty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I got started with Carolyn's studio through a friend.
Oh, okay.
Who was taking acting lessons here. This is something I'd always wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
And so when I was introduced to it, I decided to get involved.
Oh, okay.
And I'm glad I did. I really enjoy it.
Okay. How long have you been into acting?
Only a few months, really.
Oh, that's wonderful. And did you go through audition or were you handpicked also?
Through audition.
Through audition. What part are you playing in this film in Take Me Back to Bill?
I have a small role in the film. I play a housewife
Okay.
in the city of Memphis during the era in which Dr. King was killed.
Okay.
And in the particular scene in which I played the housewife, Dr. King was assassinated.
Oh, okay.
And upon hearing the news, of course, we're just devastated and grieved, and that's the role that I played. Really quick, really sweet.
That's okay, but that role is also important to the audience.
It is.
That you play. And I've always said, into acting or film or whatever it is, that we take small roles as nothing, but those small roles are really big roles also because you're trying to draw and attract the audience in what way you can. So seeing what part you play, and to me, that would be a very, very, very major part.
It really is. you could say it's a very dynamic role.
Mhm.
In the sense, I think it touches a lot of people to see the actions, because I think that many people during that period
Mhm.
felt the hurt, the
Mhm.
pain,
Mhm.
and the anger,
Mhm.
and the bitterness, and all of those emotions
Mhm.
came through in that part.
Okay. Okay. And sir, it's so happy to have we're so happy to have you here. We'll be in the studio to interview you today. And could you tell me your name and tell me a little bit about your part?
Yes, my name is Arthur Smith,
Mhm.
and the part that I play in Down, Take Me Back to Beale,
Mhm.
I play a striking sanitation worker during the year of 1968.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I'm finding that this film is very interesting because to have lived in that era, it's just fantastic to see you reacting it. And I wouldn't think that I would be living at this point in time to even be interviewing you. So, can you tell me a little bit about more about your major part and what you'll be doing?
But the major part that I have,
Mhm.
well, it's only a small part.
Mhm.
Like I say, I play a striking sanitation worker
Mhm.
in 1968, and I'll
Mhm.
be walking the picket line.
Oh, okay.
And I also have a scene where there's a sit-in at a counter,
Mhm.
dinner counter,
Mhm.
and at this dinner counter, the white people don't want to serve the blacks.
Oh, okay.
And we just sit there until they finally serve us,
Okay.
until we finally accomplish our mission.
Okay, okay. That to me that is a major part because I did live through the 60s and I did see going through the time when Martin Luther King was assassinated. So that is a very major part to me. Can you tell me how long have you got started into acting and did you come through Carolyn's Finishing Academy also?
Yes, I started with Carolyn's Finnish Academy last year, 1999, month of December, and I've been going ever since up until this time.
Okay. Well, tonight we have a wonderful interview with the cast of Take Me Back to Beale, and we'll be back in a moment. And now we're back, and we have here a cast member from Take Me Back to Bill, and he'll be playing Muddy Waters. And what is your name, sir? And can you tell me a little bit about your part?
My name is Robert Odell,
Mm-hmm.
and in the movie Take Me Back to Bill, I play the part of Muddy Waters.
Okay, okay. And also, you're playing in,
Down in Soul City?
exactly.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the part that you'll be playing in there?
In Down Soul City, I play the part of a federal agent, FBI agent,
Mm-hmm.
and in his particular area, there's a little crime and graft involving homicide and drug use. And in this particular scene, I play the part of an agent who comes in and kind of takes care of business in this particular area.
Okay. Now, with you playing in both films, would you say, and I know you've completed one film, but would you say juggling back and forth, would that be very difficult? Because I know sometime into acting, you have a tendency at saying, can you get into that character once you've gone into another character?
Well, we received excellent training at Carolyn's Finishing Academy,
Okay.
and really it's just fun for me.
It's-
The training that we receive just makes it easy for me, really.
And that, you would say that's your passion then, your desire?
I say it's something that I've always wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
And this opportunity at Carolyn's Finishing Academy is something that I felt I just needed to be a part of.
Oh,
And I'm really glad to have the opportunity to do this.
Okay. How long have you been into acting?
Well, really, I'd say all my life.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember the first play that I did when I was in kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
And even before that, I can remember times around the house, just acting, And so I say all my life, but the training I receive now is a way to kind of perfect the talents that have been given to me naturally, the natural talents that I have, and kind of get them down to where they need to be in order to be successful in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to audition for the part of Muddy Waters?
Well, through the academy, there are certain criteria that all students have to meet.
Mm-hmm.
And once you meet those criteria, then the part will be awarded to you based on your talent and your abilities.
Well, there we have it, people. We have it here at Carolyn's Finishing Academy, a very dynamic cast, and it's been a pleasure in interviewing Carolyn herself.